Imagine your mother starts acting strange. First, it's the constant craving for raw milk. Then, you catch her eating a live chicken in the dark. But the real nightmare begins when you realize there's something living inside her womb that isn't human, and it wants you next. Today, I'm explaining the terrifying Indonesian horror masterpiece, Dia Bukan Ibu. So now, without any further delay, let's head straight to the video. The story begins by showing a child named Vera playing in a park, but then she hears some sounds, following which she starts moving forward. Now, upon moving forward, she sees that her cat is eating its own kitten. Seeing this, Vera loudly calls out to her mother, Yenti. When her mother arrives, she points toward the cat and asks why it is eating its own baby. Hearing this, Yenti places her hand on her head and strokes her hair. But after this, she picks up a stone and kills that cat. Now the scene moves forward to where Vera has grown up and her parents have been divorced, with about 2 years having passed. Vera lives with her mother. Anyway, for a fresh start, they were moving to another house. Packing was underway. Meanwhile, Vera was recording a video of her brother Dino, and these people used to make horror content in which Dino claimed that he could see ghosts. Next, they leave for their other house, while on the other side, we see someone performing a ritual. On the way, an abandoned house is also seen, which was quite weird. After a while, they arrive at their second home, and they are welcomed by Yenti's brother, Jamal, because Jamal was the one supporting them in setting up the house. Jamal was very happy to see his niece and nephew. Now, Dino and Vera start making their content. After this, Vera sees a cat near the gate, and this cat looked exactly like the one Vera had seen eating its own baby in her childhood. But in the blink of an eye, that cat disappears, and we know that her mother had killed it. Then Jamal shows both children their rooms. Dino goes to his room, and Jamal asks Vera how her mother is doing. She mentions that her strange behavior is still continuing, such as drinking a lot of milk in an odd way, eating live chickens, etc. Hearing this, Jamal says that if she feels anything is wrong, she should come and tell him directly. Next, we see Yenti putting up bulbs in her new salon. To support herself, Yenti was opening a salon. Meanwhile, her daughter Vera arrives. Vera sits on a chair, after which her mother starts stroking her hair just as she did in her childhood. In the process, Vera's eyes fall on a pair of scissors. Seeing them, she remembers her past. After the divorce in the past, Yenti had become very depressed. She had even cut her own hair short. Many times she would behave strangely. This past still scares and haunts Vera. At night, the four of them were sitting at the dinner table when Yenti says she wants to say something. She begins by saying that 2 years ago, when her husband left her, a huge downfall came into her life. But her children supported her, for which she is very happy. But now, she doesn't need to depend on anyone. Her daughter says she will still support her mother, but Yenti, stroking her daughter's head, says that her mother is no longer the same. She has changed. After this, Jamal and the others toss cold drinks to their new beginning. Obviously, one couldn't toss wine or alcohol with children. But a weird thing was that except for Yenti, everyone had cold drinks. Yenti had milk while the others had cold drinks, which was very weird. Here, Yenti drinks the milk very quickly in a strange manner. At night, Vera and Dino are talking and looking at the town where many houses were abandoned and people were leaving. But they had come to live here, and on top of that, their uncle, who used to be very arrogant, was supporting their mother. Not only that, their mother decided to start a salon here. But who would even come here? In a way, very few people lived there. These questions were inside Vera as well. After this, both of them go to an abandoned house to create content where they find a tree. Seeing the tree, Dino acts as if he has seen something on it, and then he pretends to be possessed to fool his audience. But meanwhile, a cat jumps from the tree onto his hands and scratches him, and the scratch was so deep that blood comes out. After this, they come home where Vera applies bandages to his hand. But Vera starts making fun of him, causing them to fight. Just then, their mother Yenti arrives. Vera tells Yenti that Dino's hand is injured, and seeing the wound, his mother Yenti was about to lick it. But somehow she controls herself. Vera was quite shocked seeing this. Yenti scolds Vera for going out so late, saying it's her fault and she should take care of her brother. Vera goes to her room. At night, Vera hears some noise from downstairs, and she goes down to check. She sees a very weird thing. Her mother Yenti was licking Dino's wound as he slept on the sofa. But hearing her daughter, she leaves. When Vera arrives, she finds no one. But she sees that her brother's bandage was open, meaning what she saw was true. After applying the bandage, she starts to return. But we see a reflection in the mirror which was of her mother. But her mother wasn't actually there. After she goes upstairs, we find Yenti hiding there in the dark. The next day, Vera and Dino go to town with their mother. Dino and Vera were distributing posters for their mother's salon, but no one was interested. Then her mother goes among the people and casts her charm on them. She talks to them very nicely and lovingly. The scene changes, and Yenti was in her salon when Vera arrives. According to Vera, no customers would come today. But then customers start arriving. By evening, a total of 8 customers had come to the salon, which was quite strange given that not many people lived in the area. Yenti says these are blessings of the first day. Afterward, Yenti starts cleaning, but Vera takes the broom and tells her mother to rest. Meanwhile, Dino comes from outside. Vera asks where he was, and he says he was with the town's children and found out why this place is so quiet. Apparently, a murder of a child had happened here. Vera listens carefully, but then Dino scares her. It was actually a prank. Dino runs away, and Vera finds a packet of bandages belonging to her mother. She goes to her mother's room, but as she steps in, the lights go off. There was darkness everywhere, but light was coming from the bathroom. Yenti was bathing inside, and Vera tells her about the bandages. Yenti tells her to keep them on the table, and she does so. After she leaves, we see a reflection in the mirror that looked quite scary. The next day, many customers come to the salon, which surprises Vera. Vera wants to help her mother, but her mother sends her away, saying she doesn't need any help right now. Vera comes out where Dino was. Only one thing was bothering Vera. Why was her mother's salon so full in such a quiet and crowdless area? But Dino takes her with him because it was going to be dark soon and they had to make content. Both of them leave. When it gets dark, they go to the same deserted house seen earlier. Vera was recording and Dino was the host. Meanwhile, Vera sees a shadow that disappears in an instant. Then Dino sees a lady in the dark who starts running towards him. Seeing this, Dino runs away. Vera thinks he is joking, but then she also sees the lady and starts running. Scared, Vera comes out but falls on the road. Then she sees that the lady chasing them was actually their mother, Yenti, who was playing a prank. But her mother's prank was very scary, and her behavior was strange. She takes them to eat. In the next scene, they were at the dinner table where their mother had made chicken soup, which Vera doesn't like. Meanwhile, we see the same cat again looking at them from the window. Yenti's eyes fall on the cat. The next day, Vera watches a video she had shot where her mother suddenly fainted and foam was coming out of her mouth, meaning such strange things had happened in their house before. Vera takes a nap, and when she wakes up, she hears a strange sound like someone is cutting something. Vera goes downstairs to see. The sound was coming from the kitchen. Looking into the kitchen, she sees a lady cutting that same cat. Vera was terrified. Meanwhile, that lady looks at Vera and runs after her. While running, Vera bumps into her mother. When her mother asks what she was afraid of, Vera tells her everything. But when Yenti looks in the kitchen, she finds no one. Neither the cut cat nor the lady. Even today, many customers had come to her mother's salon, and Vera was also inside. Her gaze goes outside where a lady was standing, constantly staring at her. But Jamal and Dino come in between, causing the lady to disappear. Vera comes out to meet her uncle and asks if he doesn't find it strange that despite the quiet, so many customers come to her mother. Jamal says it's a good thing, and he doesn't find anything strange. She asks what the doctor said when they took her mother to a psychiatrist. Jamal says the doctor found everything normal, meaning this problem wasn't new. The scene moves to night when the power goes out. We see Yenti bathing, and chicken blood and a chicken head were kept there. Meanwhile, Dino wakes up due to the power cut and goes to the balcony for fresh air. He sees his mother under a street light. But without his glasses, he couldn't see clearly. The street light starts flickering, and his mother disappears. Then his mother comes from behind. She wasn't walking but seemed to be sliding, which looked very creepy. Dino gets scared and asks if she was just under the street light. She asks what he is doing there. He says he came for fresh air. When he asks again, she tells him his glass power might have increased. She takes him inside, turns on the lights to show the power is back, and Dino goes to sleep. Obviously, who would suspect their mother like this? The next day, the three go to the market. Vera sees the same lady again, but she disappears when she looks away. All the men were staring at Yenti because she looked very beautiful. Yenti gets new glasses for her son, and the shop owner thought Yenti was quite young and couldn't believe she had 2 children. After getting the glasses, they go home. A flashback is shown where Yenti's husband is leaving her. Yenti begs him not to leave. She was in a terrible state from crying, but he doesn't stay and leaves her and the children forever. Dino was very hurt by his father's departure, but only Vera supported her mother. Now the scene changes to Yenti getting ready. She had a date with the glass shop owner. Vera is happy because her mother is finally happy. Vera sees a mark under her mother's chest which her mother hides. Vera understands something is wrong. Hiro, the shop owner, arrives and Yenti leaves with him. In the next scene, Vera is cleaning the salon mirror when she sees a reflection of a lady that disappears. Then her mother returns home looking as if she had been drinking. As days pass, Yenti forms relationships with new men, most of whom were her customers. A weird thing was that Yenti would taste her customers' blood, which was very strange, and they remained unaware. One day, while Vera is sleeping, she hears sounds from the hall. She comes out and goes downstairs. She secretly watches her mother talking to a figure in the mirror. Seeing this, Vera is terrified, but that shadow sees her, letting her mother know someone was watching. Scared, Vera runs to her room and pretends to sleep. Her mother comes in and strokes her head, but Vera doesn't move. After her mother leaves, Vera peeps and sees her mother is still there. Her mother asks if she came downstairs. She denies it, but Yenti knew. She approaches and asks if she loves her mother. Vera says yes out of fear. The next day, Dino arrives with broken glasses. His mother asks about them, and he says they broke playing football. She asks why he doesn't wear the new ones. He didn't want to wear them because they were from Hiro's shop, with whom his mother had a relationship. His mother gets angry and says she used to wonder who he would take after, his father or mother, but luckily he took after his father. She says she supported him, but he was never grateful. Yenti's expression switches to anger, and she forcefully feeds him milk, telling him his birth made her life unlucky. Both children were terrified. Dino leaves. At night, Dino cries, and his sister consoles him. Since things had escalated, Vera goes to her uncle's house at night to talk. She tells Jamal that her mother's behavior has changed, but her mother was already there and acts regretful, apologizing to Vera. She says she will go to a psychiatrist with Jamal. Vera was speechless. Yenti hugs Vera. The next day, Vera tells Dino that there might be a demon inside their mother, but Dino says Vera needs the psychiatrist instead. They argue. At night, Vera hears sounds from the bathroom and sees her mother bathing in chicken blood. It was a horrific sight. She tries to tell her brother, but he doesn't pay attention. Vera decides to talk to the psychiatrist the next day. When she goes there, she learns her mother hasn't been there for years. She confronts Jamal. Jamal tells the truth. He took her to a shaman. He explains that after the divorce, Yenti's mental condition worsened, and the psychiatrist couldn't help. At the shaman's, a jinn was implanted inside her to keep her stable. Jamal, Vera, and Dino go to Yenti, who was sitting in the dark in her salon. Yenti admits everything. She says the jinn was implanted in her uterus to keep her stable, but it started taking over. The scary version of her the children saw was the jinn. It became dangerous, and to fix it, the implant had to be removed. Yenti cries and says she needs her children. Vera says she is with her. They go to the shaman's house, the same lady Vera had been seeing. The shaman explains that Yenti had a psychological split personality. The jinn kept her stable but required rituals. Since she stopped the rituals, the jinn took over and now wanted victims and chicken blood. The jinn would only be silenced by her children's blood, their death. If the implant is removed, everything will be fine. Yenti is taken to a ritual room and tied up. During the ritual, the jinn takes over Yenti. The shaman tries to extract the implant from Yenti's private part. After the ritual, Yenti comes out looking normal. They return home and she feeds them. Everything seemed normal. But then we see the shaman's house, where the shaman's corpse is lying with her stomach ripped open. This meant the jinn was still inside Yenti. The ritual failed. Unaware, the children were happy. Yenti tells Jamal he can stay, and he does. The next morning, Vera asks about Jamal, and Yenti says he went home but left his wallet. Vera goes to return it. Meanwhile, Yenti starts cutting Dino's hair but removes his glasses first. She falls under the jinn's control again and stabs Dino in the eye with the scissors. Elsewhere, Vera can't find Jamal. She hears his phone in the abandoned house. She finds the corpses of the men Yenti had relationships with, including Jamal's corpse. Vera realizes her mother isn't normal and Dino is with her. She runs to the salon. When Dino turns around, his eyes were bleeding. Yenti catches Vera. When Vera wakes up, she is tied up. Dino was sharpening scissors under his mother's control. Yenti, possessed by the jinn, says Vera's love was keeping her mother alive. The jinn forces Dino to kill Vera, otherwise he will kill their mother. Dino approaches but cuts Vera's ropes and attacks Yenti. Being blind, he misses, and Yenti knocks him aside. Yenti lunges at Vera with the scissors. But Yenti's own spirit was still there, and maternal love prevents her from killing Vera. Vera sees the jinn and Yenti together in a reflection. Vera stabs the scissors into Yenti's uterus area. The jinn screams and leaves the body, and Yenti dies. Yenti's spirit comes to meet her daughter one last time, hugs her, and gives her the same stone used to kill the cat. This symbolized that Vera did the right thing to stop her mother from becoming a monster. Both children cry. Dino is blind, and Vera is broken. The movie ends. In short, Yenti was so heartbroken by her husband that her soul was conflicted. She was already dead inside. The shaman's jinn gave her life, but it turned evil when rituals were ignored. The salon's success was due to the jinn's charm. By destroying the uterus implant, Vera freed her mother. Yenti died that day her husband left, but she lived on for her children until the jinn took over her negative side. If this terrifying story shook you, don't forget to hit like and subscribe to Ghostly Screen for more dark, mysterious horror explained videos. And tell me in the comments, would you have made the same choice Vera did?